Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next. I'm Mike, your host, and I hope you guys are having the best day ever. Welcome back to another video, guys. Today, we're going to be talking about something a little bit serious because I feel like it could affect all of us. So this is something that we really have to think about, especially in 2021 with cancel culture and stuff like that. Now, off the bat, I just want to say I'm not defending this guy at all. Well, first of all, let me tell you who we're talking about. We're talking about JayStation, which I'm pretty sure all of you, if not all of you, the majority of you have at least heard about him. He's been doing very controversial videos since about 2015-16, and he does things like the 3 a.m. videos, you know, the ones that you just see all over the place, the clickbait ones, that literally, I mean, as a horror YouTuber, I feel like I blame those type of channels for killing what was once a great genre. There was like a community of us horror channels that kind of just did our own thing, and we weren't the biggest community, but then, you know, these 3 a.m. things started happening, and like the phone calls, which I started the phone calls, and I've talked about this before. I was actually one of the first YouTubers ever. In fact, I was the first YouTuber, the first like real YouTuber to call Booth World Industries, and that's pretty much what kicked off all the phone call videos. And now it's like everybody's doing it to the point where it's just terrible. It's like bad content. It's bad clickbait that everybody hates now, and I feel like it killed it for us genuine horror creators. One of the people who was responsible for that was JayStation. Now, JayStation got terminated yesterday, I believe, or the day before, and this is what I want to talk about. So I dislike JayStation for that reason. I feel like he and his other people who do this kind of content, like NNA Productions, for example, like those type of guys, they have killed the 3 a.m. and I'm not talking in the good way killed. They've literally destroyed the 3 a.m. calls and the phone calls, which it was once a great thing. Like, you used to get these spooky numbers, call them up to see what happens, and I would show you like what actually happens when you call these numbers. But now you got these people doing like calling Thanos at 3 a.m. gone wrong, gone sexual, he came to my house and fucked my wife, you know, like that kind of stuff. It's like that's what happens all the time now. And they're still happening, but we're not here to talk about that. I just want to say that, like, I am not defending JayStation at all, especially because that's not the only stuff that he's done in the past, which is like extremely wrong and controversial, such as making videos on celebrities that have died like literally the next day. I think one of them was Mac Miller, another one was Etika. Like, there's been a bunch of them where like he would make like a clickbait video. I mean, fair enough, with the Etika one, he did do it, but he didn't actually do what it was just like misleading. He made a thumbnail saying like contacting Etika on the Ouija board at 3 a.m. But in the video, he was like, gotcha, we're not actually going to be doing that because that's a fucked up thing to do. And he did that kind of thing. And he did donate to Etika's family, which I guess props to him for that. However, the Mac Miller and I think XXXTentacion, I'm not sure if there was anybody else, but they're the ones that I know of, where he would like contact them on the Ouija board or the spirit box or call them at 3 a.m. the next day. But one of the most popular things that he did wrong was faking his girlfriend's death. So he was with a girl, I don't know if they're still together or not, Alexia Morano, I think her name was, and they had like another channel, the Dream Team channel, and they were together for quite a while from what I remember, and he faked her death. But this is where I gotta defend him on this one. You know, I see a lot of people saying, yeah, JayStation's been terminated. Now, yeah, fine. I mean, it's okay to dislike JayStation or hate him even. But, you know, people are saying like, JayStation got terminated. Hell yeah, he's so messed up for faking his girlfriend's death. Now, let's not forget, I mean, he's not the only one. I don't really understand how you can have like certain rules for one person and not another. For example, McJuggernuggets did the same exact thing in the Psycho Dad series where he like shot and killed his dad. And at that time, people didn't know if that was real or not, you know? I mean, it was only a planned thing. I think majority of people knew it was fake at this point. But still, he didn't say anything about it being fake or anything at the time. But that wasn't a problem to people. But when JayStation's doing it for part of a series, all of a sudden that becomes a problem. And people are saying things like, you know, I see it on Twitter, people saying, oh, he's so messed up for faking that death of his girlfriend and stuff like that. But, I mean, have you ever watched any TV show? Like, people fake, you know, any actors in any series or any movie are faking dying. Like, when you watch Final Destination, do you think those actors really died, or do you think that they're just faking death? because that's the way I see it. I just see this one as being like, I feel like people are just trying to pick on everything for JayStation at this point. But this is where we do have to be careful, I think, because, you know, we're living in 2021. It's the year of cancel culture and all that bullshit. And I really dislike cancel culture. I think just because you don't like someone or somebody's offended you or somebody's doing something offensive, I don't think, you know, people should be canceled and be stripped of, you know, their rights to make videos or whatever, or their job. People going after people's jobs and getting them fired because they have a different opinion than you, or they have a dark, edgy sense of humor. I really think that's a very messed up and dangerous thing to be promoting in 2021 is cancel culture. I think fuck cancel culture. I don't think anybody should get canceled for anything. However, I do think JayStation did fuck up so many times and he's done so many messed up things. But in this situation, we're just talking about this situation now, so forget his past, forget everything like that. He did get in trouble for all the stuff that he's done in the past. He removed all of those videos. He apologized. He put out a public apology. And he also got demonetized for a long time from YouTube, from his, I think it was permanent actually, I'm not too sure. But he did get demonetized, so he wasn't making any money on his JayStation channel anymore. And he changed his Dream Team channel to 666. And on that channel, he didn't actually do anything wrong. But what YouTube has gone and done is terminate not only his main channel, but the other channel, which was the Dream Team one, which is now the 666 one. And people are celebrating, which is fine and everything. People don't like him, but we have to be careful, because if it can happen to him, it can happen to any one of us. I mean, he got terminated for something that happened over a year ago. He hasn't been involved in any controversy for over a year now. He apologized for all the stuff he did. Like, you know, with the Logan Paul thing. Logan Paul went to Suicide Forest and filmed an actual dead body. And he's doing okay now. Like, everybody seems to have forgiven him for that. But JayStation never got forgiven. Not that I think he deserves it. People can still be mad at him. Just avoid his channel. Don't watch it if you don't like it. Don't, you know, if you don't like him, dislike his videos. That's what that's for. Give him bad feedback in the comment section. That's what that's for. But going after people and sending YouTube after people to shut down their channel because they've done things in the past that you don't like, I feel like that's very, very fucking dangerous and toxic to all of us. That puts all of us at jeopardy. If we're going to start telling YouTube to go after people for stuff they've done in the past, then the whole fucking world's we're all gonna lose our channels, because I'm pretty sure we've all said and done things in the past that we could be canceled for in today's society, you know? This is where I have a problem with it, because he's actually been shut down, not only on his main channel for something that he did over a year ago, which doesn't even exist on that channel anymore, but they went after his other channel too. And that channel, he stayed within the community guidelines. He stayed within the guidelines. He didn't do anything wrong. And he's been shut down there too. So that's kind of scary. And what kind of precedent is that setting for all of us? Like, it's a very dangerous precedent that it's setting. And I don't like it. I just hate cancel culture. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying I'm defending JayStation at all. I think he deserved to be punished for what he did, and he got punished. He lost his monetization on his main channel, his main source of income, and he got that for over a year. And he apologized, he took his videos down, and now suddenly they've just like decided to punish him again. Even on a channel that he's been staying within the community guidelines, they've punished him again by taking down his channel. And people are actually celebrating this, and I feel like, yeah, I understand people don't like JayStation. That's totally understandable for some of the fucked up stuff he's done in the past, but you gotta really think beyond that. Like, well, if they can do this to JayStation, they could do it to any one of us. Just because somebody dislikes you, they could get your channel taken down. Think about that for a second, guys. Like, this is where we really have to think about it. Cancel culture is toxic. It's destroying YouTube, because, I mean, let's think about it. Although we don't like JayStation, YouTube was a fucking, like, he was the meme of YouTube, right? Like, you would just know, oh, JayStation, he's that guy who makes those fucked up videos calling 3 a.m., calling Thanos at 3 a.m., stuff like that. Like, you just know that he's there, he's annoying, whatever, he's done some fucked up, like, controversial shit. But even the stuff he did, I don't think he ever did anything that actually stepped outside the community guidelines. Like, faking somebody's death, I mean, it's like acting. That's the way I see it. I'm not really sure. I don't know everything JayStation's done, but, you know, even things like I know it's super sick and everything like that, and there's no defending it at all, but I don't think it steps outside the guidelines of trying to contact Mac Miller on the Ouija board. You know, in YouTube's terms, I don't think that's breaking any rules. It's sick, it's messed up, there's no morals there, but I don't think it's breaking any rules. So I'm really not sure why YouTube has decided, after all this time, to shut him down on his main channel completely and the secondary channel. Because I just think that's pretty scary, because it could happen to any one of us. So I think we just, as cancel culture is going on around us, I think that's something that everyone needs to keep in mind. You can't just get everybody canceled that you don't like, or they've said something that you didn't like, or it hurt your feelings or offended you, so you go after their employment or their opportunities, their career, whatever they're doing, and you're going after them to hurt them financially and destroy their livelihoods. That's fucked up. That's super toxic, and I don't know if that's the kind of community that I want to be a part of. Like, it's something that we really have to think about, guys, and we gotta really be careful with what we wish for, because you might be thinking like, fuck yeah, JayStation's gone, but what if that's your favorite YouTuber next time getting canceled? You know, what if it's somebody else and then somebody else? Because if they can do it for one, they can do it for all. I hope you guys know what I'm saying. I hope you understand what I'm saying and like what I'm talking about. I'm trying to explain it the best I can, but I'm pretty sure you guys get the point. I'm thinking a little bit more beyond what JayStation's done that's offensive. I'm thinking about like the fact YouTube just terminated him like this with no warnings, no strikes, nothing. Even his second channel was fine. Like, he didn't do anything wrong on that, as far as I know. So why did they come after that? You know, it's a little dangerous. It's something that we shouldn't really be wanting and wishing for, because it can come back and bite us in the ass one day, guys. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you right back here in the next video. Peace out, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoy my videos and you would like to support me and my channel more and also be featured in my videos, go check out my Patreon. Link is in the description. I would really appreciate any help you guys have to offer. As you can see, we have different tiers, different rewards, so go over there, check it out, and I would really appreciate that. Every little helps. Thank you so much. And also, guys, don't forget to subscribe with the notification bell on, and also follow me on all my social media. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat. So go follow me on all of those, and remember the most important thing: I love you guys, and chase your dreams.